Fastest lap for Salomon, 49.7. New fastest lap for Martinez, 49.7. The leader has just done a 51.0.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm back. This time in the F3. Just going to do a quick F3 sprint race. Doing the 3 p.m. here, if you're wondering what time it is here in Miami. It's almost 3 p.m. So just getting ready. I'm also testing audio. I heard it. I'm also just doing a bunch of tests on the stream and just trying to get levels and whatnot. So I'm just checking audio levels on this mic, seeing if everything sounds good. It sounded good earlier, so just a little bit of peaking. So I just wanted to turn that down and see if we get a better audio this time around. As you can see, I'm pretty crazy about details and being able to put together something that has a lot of a high quality production feel, just because that's what I enjoy, and that's what I have kind of always strived to do with every project that I've ever done, whether it's personal or, now it's all business because it's what I live off of. But definitely high quality content. It's something that I'm hugely passionate about. So that's why now I'm just being able to, enjoy being able to do all these streams as easily as it's become. So we'll see if anybody else gets on. Probably wait a few more minutes and then we'll get started with free practice. It's a 10-minute race, so it'll be a fairly quick stream. But if anybody wants to come hang out, if you want to share this race in the Dallara F3, it's at an original Gran Turismo track. So this track's pretty cool. It's a short track. It's let's say the fast lap, it's below 50 seconds. So with like 15, 16 other people on track for 10 minutes, it's non-stop and it's pretty crazy. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun being able to run these sprint races.
The leader's just done a 49.5. There's traffic behind. Keep your wits about you. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.6 off the pace.
Hey, Alvio. Yeah, if you're still there. Yeah, TSUKUBA. It's an old track. It's an original track. It's definitely a track that I used to play a lot of back when I was playing Gran Turismo on the console. So with this only being a 10-minute session, practice, instead of it being 8 minutes, it's 5 minutes. We still got 2 laps, but it'll just be cut down to 5 minutes.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit. Right side. He's still there. Hold your line. Clear right. Yellow flag. Caution. Car left. Clear left. Pit exit's clear. Push. We've got 2 laps. Let's get this done. E7. That's the end of the session. P4.
Oh yeah, this track is definitely too small for a Formula 1 car. I like it for the Formula 3. I think that as soon as the Formula 3 starts to grip, it starts to make a little bit more sense on the track. The first 2 laps are a little bit looser, it's a little sketchy, but I think other than that, for sure, Formula 1 car is way too fast. Shifter kart would be crazy here. Shifter kart would be a lot of fun here. So, what do we have here? A minute and a half left to get to the grid. Let's see if we can get an early start.
P4. 41 Celsius. Follow car number 2 in the right lane.
Come on.
Okay, mate, get ready. Go, go, go. On your right, clear right. Car right, clear right. Well done, Jose. Good start. Great stuff. Keep it coming, mate. You too. The gap behind is now 1.0. The gap in front has increased. It's now about 1.1. It's just done 49.6. Okay, Jose, come on, stay focused. Apexes and exits, apexes and exits. Right, that's your best in the session. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. You too. is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2/10ths off the pace. Sector 3 is 1/10 off the pace. Gap ahead is now 2.5 seconds. The gap behind is now 1.3 seconds. That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. That lap time was 50.7. Right side. Clear right. Don't let this guy distract you. You've got half your fuel left. Last lap, bring it on home. Left side, clear left. Great drive, that's a podium.
Thanks, buddy. That was fun. Yeah, it's the F3, so significantly slower than the Formula 1 car. The Formula 1 car at iRacing, the MP4, the McLaren, it's a little too much. I haven't really done much with it. I don't even think that there's a whole lot of series with it, so I don't know if that is really that active anyways. Which other one? The Williams, the FW31. That car's incredible. That car on iRacing is one of my favorite cars, and hopefully the series is pretty active when I get up there to the A license, because that would be fun to participate in. I used to play a lot of F1 on the PS4, and I haven't, just because I've been just almost exclusively. Well, I've been playing iRacing now for I don't know how many months, and I haven't touched anything else. So, it would be nice to get back into a Formula 1 car. But the F3 is nice. It's like it's still kind of the same open wheel concept, but very kind of toned down and manageable. There's some issues, like even me, like last week was terrible in the F3. Where were we? Well, no, actually, we're still on the same track. It's gonna change over tonight, but when I was trying to run the F3 in Mount Panorama, it was not easy at all. So these short tracks, I think, just keep the race very interesting. Yeah, it does. It has the wheel support for PS4, and I had it set up. I think I'm talking to somebody now because we're trying to figure out what's going to happen with this chair. I'm not sure if it's going to turn into another rig so that I can build a GT rig for the channel and just for everything else that I'm doing. So this might become like a dedicated PS4 chair. So maybe we'll start running Gran Turismo Sport. Probably keep F1 here on the PC. We'll see what happens in terms of we'll see what happens in terms of content, but could be something I start doing. Yeah, man, it started just for fun, really, because I had the chair. I bought the chair a year ago, and I've just been doing this whole thing for fun. And when I started discovering that there was like a big connection between mental health and sim racing, when I started discovering that all of that was connected, that's when I started doing a lot of the content. And I've been doing content now for 2.5 years, and I've been building a lot of gear, and I've been building a lot of just inventory and gear, so I had all the gear to do something to the commercial level that I wanted to. So that's why everything is the way that it is now, just because really and truly I had everything here. So I've been very fortunate that my food photography business has done really well, so that has really allowed me to continue doing this. The GT racing, Andrew, it's okay for now because I'm in VR and I don't feel it. So if you check out the stream from yesterday, you'll see there that I was running the Ferrari, and it's not bad. I mean, I don't feel any different. I'm comfortable, but when it comes to what I'm trying to achieve with this channel and being able to connect with a lot more people, what ends up happening is that I have a headset on for the duration of the race, so it becomes impossible for me to communicate with you, and I want to be able to do that. And that's why I did this morning the debrief live. This way it kind of gives people the opportunity to come in and ask questions about the race while I'm watching the race. We can watch the race together, so hopefully somebody finds a benefit in that. But yeah, to answer your question, in VR, I don't feel it. Outside of VR, as you can tell here, I'm pretty short, so this wheel, it's okay. But if I put on this wheel, this wheel ends up being right in my face, and it becomes just very difficult. I mean, it just becomes very difficult to be able to race properly, and I want to be able to have a proper setup so that we can do things properly. Cool. Where's my this guy? So if I put this on to run stuff like the RS3 or the Porsche 911 GT3 this is completely in my face, and I mean, I'd have to like be sitting like up here for it to be comfortable. So eventually it's gonna happen, where I am gonna have to build a GT rig, just because I think to be able to like progress in what we're doing here, and to be able to just continue building up on it, that's gonna be necessary. Plus, if you check out the review that I did on this chair a few days ago, this chair, it's a very pretty toy. I don't think it's gonna be a long-term thing. It's been a year, and the screws started loosening up, and one of them completely fell out. So definitely, like, I want to go to a direct drive option, but I don't think this chair will be able to handle it. So that's going to be something to look into in the near future. So yeah, another fun little run there. Yeah, man, for sure. Here, I think that my email should be on there, but here's my other, well, here's my email. I'd be happy to help you out if you have any more questions. Definitely hit me up through email or something, and I can definitely try to guide you if you need. Oh, I know, man. And for me, I got the chair because I mean, I just have a huge love for Formula One, and I always have, and that's always been like my first thing. But definitely getting into iRacing, I've become more of like a GT sim driver. So I think that definitely, if I were to do it again now from the beginning, I'd definitely get a GT chair. This is also, it's not, you know, it's not the most solid chair. It's not fixed down to the ground. So when other people get onto it, you know, bigger people, it moves around a lot. So it's nice. It's visually, it's a nice chair to look at. I think it's comfortable. I have found that after an hour, that's when it starts getting a little uncomfortable. And I would love to be able to do long endurance races. Part of why I got into iRacing was to be able to do 24 hours of Le Mans. Hopefully by next year. Hopefully I can continue to meet people and put a team together and do some of the endurance events next year, and that'll be a lot of fun. We'll definitely be able to stream all of that and put together a lot of content based on that. But I want to be able to have a rig that can support that, because this for more than an hour and a half is not gonna do it. No, I actually haven't played Rally probably about 6 or 8 months since I started with this, because I had downloaded Dirt Rally for PS4, and I was just doing it all off the PS4 with the Thrustmaster TGT setup. But Rally was just more of a pastime for me. It was more like just to kill a few minutes, because it's never something that I enjoy doing it, but it was never something that I really like wanted to get into. It's fun drifting around and sliding around and all that stuff, but never became competitive in it. Yeah, I suppose in VR, since I really only do, I mean, I really just drive in VR anyway. I suppose that would be okay. But either way, yeah. I mean, just thinking about it now, like I'm almost completely laying down. So if you start thinking about like, yeah, it would be definitely weird just because it's not the optimal driving position for a GT car. That's for sure. Be right back. Well, guys, I'm gonna call it for this one. Hopefully, I'll see you both in the next one. Really do appreciate you both hanging out, and I hope to be able to connect with you guys some more. And I'll see you on the next stream. Thanks again. See you later.